Well, Andrew, Chris Judd, how's he looking? Is he going to play?
He looked really good at training yesterday, and I suppose we'll just see how he pulls up and see where the chips fall with the side and whether the coaches want him in there after a big spell. But he moved really well yesterday, and wherever he plays, he looks ready to play.
What sort of boost or lift will he give the team?
He'll give us a huge boost. But in saying that, it's his first game back after a long spell, and having only played 5 minutes of footy earlier in the year, it is going to take him some time to get under his feet and to find his place and his role out there. But in saying that, just having him out there will be a big boost.
So you wouldn't have thought it'd be a return to the VFL, either plays or he doesn't?
No, not necessarily. It'll either be he's definitely playing this weekend. It's just whether they put him straight in or whether he's expected to play a game in the VFL, game or two, or whatever he thinks he needs. So I'm almost certain that he is going to play this weekend.
A long team meeting. What's going to be the focus going into tomorrow night's game against the Cats?
Look, our focus has mostly been on ourselves and what we did wrong last week, and trying to find ways to redeem ourselves and do things a little bit differently. It was really disappointing the way to go up to Brisbane and not come away with the result. But in saying that, the Cats have probably had a big week down there and looking to bounce back as well, so it's going to be a big challenge.
Yeah, it's harder playing a team like Geelong on the back of a big loss, probably expecting more of a response.
Look, not necessarily. I've played against the Cats lots of times, and they've just got so many champion players, and they're a great team. So it's difficult to play them at any time, alone after a big loss that they haven't experienced much before. But like I said, they've just got so many great players and such a great team that it's a challenging game, no matter when and how you play them.
But after a loss like that, you've been on the end of a few. Naturally, you become hungrier.
Yeah, look, you're definitely stung after a big loss, and I'm sure those guys will be. But it wouldn't have mattered if they were coming off a 100-point loss. You've got to bring your best game to beat the Cats, and their result last week is probably somewhat irrelevant.
What's the week been like on the track for you guys? It's been pretty solid.
It's been a standard 6-day turnaround week. It's a bit hard to really get out there and do heaps of work in such a short turnaround, as well as having the travel as well. So it's just been about getting guys fresh and getting as many guys as we can out there on the track, which is important this time of year.
Do you take much from how the Swans played the Cats, or do you more focus on your own game plan?
Oh, look, you look at how they were played against the last 4 weeks. That's typically what our opposition coach and the coaches do. So the loss of the Swans was obviously in that 4 weeks. So yeah, look, we take some stuff out of it, but also knowing that the Cats have played some pretty good footy this year, and we need to look at things across the whole board and not just 1 week.
The last 6 weeks before the Brisbane game, the group seemed to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does the Brisbane result sort of halt that confidence a little bit heading into tomorrow night?
Oh, maybe a little bit, but it's about the process. I know we're a result-driven league, and we're about wins and losses, and that's the most important thing. But yeah, there has been a bit of a shift in the level of confidence and the way we've played the last month. But last week was a disappointing result, like I said, and I know the vast majority of the team are looking forward to turning things around as quick as possible.
How do you ensure that the players don't go back into their shells too much, given that the confidence has taken a hit?
Yeah, look, it's a big role for the leaders to make sure that the mentality of the group stays on point and we stay sharp. I suppose having a disappointing loss, it is the bonus of having a 6-day turnaround is you don't have too long to dwell on it. So. We had a good review earlier in the week, and the last couple of days have just purely been about this week and about what we can do to chalk up a win.
What about you personally? How's the body?
The body's holding up well. Glad to get through the last couple of weeks, and looking and feeling better every week. So yeah, just hoping performance can build on last week and add a bit more to the team.